Hey there, kids. Um, so I did a makeup look about 2 weeks ago, and my friend's aunt asked me how I did it. So I promised her that I would do a tutorial and show her how I did it. So here it is.
It's my absolute favorite, the Kat Von D primer. It's pretty cheap. It's like $12 on Sephora. But you can use, really, most of those primers are good. Like the Urban Decay one I've used. I think there's one from Tarte that I've used. It's pretty good. It looks really weird. I don't like this color that it looks when it goes on. You'll freak out a little bit, but just stick with me, ladies. Stick with me. We're gonna...
Is this Urban Decay Smoky Palette. This is the brush that comes with the Urban Decay. So I'm going to use this. And then I have, this is Holy Grail right here. This was like $30 or $40 at Ulta. It's an IT eyeshadow blending brush. I use this every single day. Absolutely love it. Then this is just a flat blending brush. I don't even know. I think I got this in my Ipsy bag, but you're just going to use this end. And then this is a really small flat shader that I like to use because I'm going to go in and do a little bit in the corner of the eye. So the first thing I start off with is I do a little bit of liner.
Perversion Urban Decay. It's just black eyeliner. Wow, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. Make sure you get the upper part of your eye as well. And I just kind of tight line and I do liner kind of at the same time. And I'll go back and do more, but for now, that's good. Oh, I did forget to show you. I will be using another brush. I use a smudger brush to go down along the bottom crease. Okay, so the first thing I do is I take this small tip of the Urban Decay brush, and I'm going to take Black Market, this color, and I'm going to go over the eyeliner a little bit. I wear glasses, so I usually use the palette to kind of to put my makeup on so that I know I'm getting that detail. It just helps me get everything perfect. I'm just going out and doing a little bit of a wing, and this is what's going to create the dramatic shape for this makeup look. A little bit uneven, and as you age, your eyes get uneven. And then I take this blending brush and I just kind of blend it out. This brush is good for like the first blending step. You don't want to get it, all over or anything, but I hope this is going to end up looking okay, because I'm doing it in the video camera. Okay, so then I want to blend this out a little bit, this dark color, and I'm going to use two colors. This color, no, actually one color, just this color here, to blend it out a little bit, and just kind of create that depth in the eye crease. Now, okay, now password is this gray color here. I have it right there. So I'm just going to go in, and again, just kind of blending out in the crease there. Then I just warm it up a little bit with a little whiskey. Gets you a little bit warmer. By the way, I forgot to mention, I like this, obviously I'm a little bit older, I'm 42, and all of my looks are mostly geared towards, older. Then, after I've applied those two colors, this is going to really just blend everything out.
Okay, so you can kind of see what we have here now. The first thing we're doing is we're creating this depth and the shape, this point.
Yeah, and blend out with that. Okay, great. Next I'm going to do the lightest shade, and I like to use my highlighter under that eye. Pop. Okay, so then I put a little bit in the corners of my eye as well. I love these little flat shader brushes. This fluffy brush, and just kind of blend back out the darker color to kind of reinforce my borders here. And I'll just take this and kind of, I got a little too much on there. Okay, color is this purple color, Smolder, and that I'm going to put on my lid using this flat shader brush. The thing that with these colors, this is going to look really dark on, see? So I like to start on the outer corner and then work my way in, just to make sure that, because you don't want your corner to be really dark. Mainly, you're just trying to get it on this part of the eye here. Up that, because we want this to be dark. Okay, then I gotta go back in. One thing I like to do, and this is not included in this palette because the black that I used, the Black Market color, is a little shimmery. So I have this is an old, as you can see, palette from Ulta, and it just, the only reason I use this palette is because it has this really dark black matte color right here. So don't worry about recording all of these products, because I'm gonna have a link with a picture below that'll show you a picture of all of the products that I used. So we're just kind of going back in just to get that corner, just the corner part of the eye, just to emphasize that corner. And then you can just blend it out just a touch. Okay. I found that if I just put a little bit of mascara on before I curl my lashes, that they actually will stay curled. So I just put a little bit of this on, and it doesn't really matter what kind of mascara I use. Anything will work. So, finish my eyeliner. I go back in and do, just kind of strengthen that black. Just a touch. Just a touch. That I use normally, but any brush that's really thin. I just take a little bit of this purple Smolder color right here from the palette, and I just like to run a little bit of that under here. It just kind of softens that line a little bit and kind of blends everything together a little bit better. And then once you get all your lashes and stuff done, it just it looks a little crazy at first, but just stick with me, okay? All right, lashes. Oh gosh, this is really hard to do in a video camera. I don't know why I didn't in the past. Confidence, I guess. Not having as much confidence in myself. But yeah, I've had so many people ask me, you know, how do you do your makeup? That, you know, I finally felt like, I want to share a little bit. Hopefully this will help people. A little bit different, you know, some of the looks that you were able to pull off when you were younger don't quite work. Yeah, I'm just blending again. Blend, 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 blend. A lot. Because the idea is you want to have like lighter in the inner corner and then, you know, going darker as you go out. Okay, so then I like to do a black liquid liner. This is going to be really hard. I'm going to actually have to grab a mirror and do this. And I just do a wing mascara chunk. First I get my eyelid. Before I make the wing. And make sure you get it in the corner of your eye too. It's really hard to see what I'm doing here, but See how I just got a little bit in the corner and then it kind of blends out to be thicker. And one good thing about when we put the black eyeliner on first is you can see it kind of closes that gap. Because I see a lot of people making this mistake of trying to wear this thick black liner and then they've got this white gap here, you know, where their lash line is. So it helps a lot if you can get that eye pencil on the lash line before you do this, and it just blends it out easier. And then if you wear fake lashes like I do, it helps with those as well. I've used it so much that it wore out. And I'll try to find the brand for you. I got it in my Ipsy bag. It's not like a really well-known brand, but I just really love the way it coats. I use this color. This is just an icy white blue. And I take this and go over. Normally I do this before the liner, but whatever. And I just put a little bit of this on top of this color. I really underestimated how hard this was going to be to do, to record myself doing this. Really, truly underestimated it. I'm just going to go back in with a little bit of this gray because I feel like I need this gray right here. I feel like I need a little bit more depth and darkness. A little bit more darkness in there, in the crease there. You know, and like I said, this is a product that, this palette I find anyways, I think it works best when it's layered and like I like to put other things, you know, on top of it. So, as I mentioned, I don't have any lashes tonight, so I won't show you my lashes. But I am going to do a little bit of brow just so you can see what it looks like with the eyes. Our universal. So I don't know what color it is. It's a universal color, whatever that means. But I use this to outline my brows. I won't show you the final step. I do use Wonder Brow to put over my eyebrows, brows, as my daughter used to call them. They're brows when you tweeze them. But anyway, so I put that stuff over top just to kind of give it, because again, with as you age, your eyebrows get thinner, and if you're like me, you can see here you have little white hairs. Isn't that lovely? And sometimes I do dye them, but I just haven't done that for a while. So these are, you know, my basic brow. Like I said, I do put Wonder Brow on top of this, and it just kind of, like, even over here you can kind of see how it's like, because my brows are thinner on the end, it needs a little bit of more texture, more oomph. So I will add a little bit of that onto the brow, but I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation. I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes long, so I'm just going to do my foundation, and then I'll come back and I will show you the final look, and you can decide if you like it.
Hi. So this is the completed look. I did my foundation, routine, blush, contour, and then I finished my eyebrows with my Wonder Brow stuff to just solidify them a little bit. So if you're interested in the foundation, seeing a foundation routine, you can just comment on the video below that you want to see the full routine, and I'll have to do that in a separate video because I didn't want to make this one too long. This is just for the eyes, but this is the final look. I hope you liked it. Comment and share. Thanks.